I only have one shot.
Is he here?
Is Jen here? I don't see him. It's a little nerve-wracking right now. It feels like the calm before the storm. The storm being Jan.
So I'm new to the corridor office. I'm new to the corridor crew. I mean, I'm just an intern, but I keep seeing all these different rituals. This thing, see a lot of that. There's a smash breaks, you know. There's a lot of things that go on, but the one that stands out above all else is anytime Jan comes in the office, there's pandemonium.
Jan has this game that he always plays with us where every time Jan comes by, he tries to kill us all with these Nerf guns. And so we are forced to like defend ourselves. It's literally an ongoing war we've had for like 10 years now. And so it just feels wrong just because we're more adult now to get rid of it.
Jan's better with the Nerf blaster, so every time I've gotten in a blast off with him, he always manages to get me before I can get him. So I decided to go the way of the blade this time.
Last time you saw Jan, he had just received a new peaky finger. Well, he's made some upgrades of his own, and he's coming by to show us today, and for us to begin working on some new arrangements for his finger. But first, as always, Jan should be here any minute.
We don't know where he's coming in.
I'm a non-combatant for now.
For now. You see that round?
Oh my God.
That one right there? That has your name on it, all right?
You scared me, man.
You scared me?
I scared you, you scared me.
I literally haven't seen any of it, but I hear screaming, bang, bang, oh, yeah, you know, and it sounds fun.
Oh, I just missed it. I'm out of ammo already. I only have one shot.
Yeah, Griffin has a gun.
Oh, God, it doesn't work. Ah, match them. Oh.
Killed everyone.
Oh! I got my arm. Perfect. Yes! Dude, GG. I was so close to a team wipe. So close.
That was close, but it wasn't quite enough. So, Jan, last time people saw you was 2 years ago, and in that time, people have been asking me, do you still even wear the finger? Oh, wow. Oh, man. Oh, man.
This be they. I basically have every color in the rainbow.
I don't even know how to describe what I'm looking at right here. You've made so many. Which one's the original?
Right there.
This is the original one? It's still got the janky layer shift and everything.
It's your personal signature.
My personal signature is jank, apparently. You actually got into 3D printing because you wanted new fingers. And now you have a bunch of different versions you can match to any outfit you could potentially ever have.
You opened the door into an evolved life. I am now more than man and more than a machine. You've made me a god. And of course I use the fingers. In fact, I use them pretty much every day. The only time I really take them off is rock climbing.
What up? Oh, thank you, bro.
I mean...
Oh! Dude! That was special! Don't worry, land it on the rock. We can get it.
Okay, we can get it back. We can get it back. Good.
And I had a finger printed out of stainless steel. This one, though, really has a gratifying...
It's cool.
It's the Rolls Royce of fingers.
It's got like actual like mass.
Yeah.
But Jan, you are here today for a very specific reason. You are at a restaurant and you saw Nico.
Sitting unarmed.
And you wanted to shoot him with the Nerf gun because that's the game we play.
There I am, confronted face to face with a combatant. And I'm unprepared. And I would like to never repeat that mistake. I would like to live the rest of my life knowing I am better.
I think it's time to remedy your pain. I want to make sure that you are perfectly armed with the correct weapon to assassinate anyone when they're not ready by turning your finger into a Nerf blaster.
You're looking to give me an upgrade?
Peaky promise. I will make you a Nerf finger. The first thing we need to do is figure out what exactly you want so we can orient our goals around that. Regardless of how it actually shoots it, what do you want in a Nerf finger?
When I close my eyes, I picture an elegant design, something that wouldn't weigh me down, something that wouldn't get in the way. It's much like this finger in that it's just a finger.
So that eliminates any of the ideas we have about like having a tube running down to your back and having like a whole like pneumatic actuator or power system on your belt.
And look, if that's the reality of the situation, Brad, that's even more cyberpunk.
Because that's something we could do where we have it built into like your wrist strap here. This section of it would be the Nerf blaster. The string kind of coming through, wrap over here, and then go down. As you pull on this, this will rotate. And then on the end over here, we have the actual Nerf tip. Let me redraw this.
I heard Jan and Wren talking. I thought, hey, there's something I can help out with because I don't know visual effects very well. I've been here for a while and I haven't really learned a lot, but I did go to engineering school. Wren and Jan had a bunch of ideas going into this.
This shell that maybe comes up and around, but this is also on a hinge.
Which is fine because ideas are good, but a lot of them were very complicated.
What if you pulled your finger back like this and it actually shot outwards that way?
Okay.
Some of them were very nonsensical. I'm not hesitating to say that.
Some sort of twist crank, and you have that on the ring on your other hand, so you can be like,
And yeah, okay, that's pretty sweet.
we gotta come up with a whole bunch of ideas. So I need Mark's help to come up with a propulsion system for this Nerf blaster.
So I went to the drawing board and I started doing research. How do you propel an object is really the fundamental basis of this. Because once you know how, then you can know how small you can make it. You have a gas propellant, you have gunpowder, you have some kind of explosive propellant, you have springs, you have pneumatics. Technically, you could make a rail gun and have magnetic propulsion, which would be very cool. But all these are very complicated and many of them have multiple points of failure. And that's the biggest problem with engineering is when you have too many points of failure, so you try to minimize the number of places where it can go wrong. The most reliable solution will be the one that you actually want on the battlefield. This is a CO2 Nerf gun made by Rekata. I'm really happy I found.
Oh man, dude, look what I found! Oh, that was sitting in this box. How did you not get the box too? I think we need to test these out just to even see if CO2 is viable for this project.
I think this is armed now. I don't want to fire this at anyone until I know how hard this fires.
It's way too tight in here. Let's go shoot it out there. Oh my God! What? Try to shoot the couch? Oh my God!
Oh my
Wait,
God.
wait.
Oh no! You're crazy. Don't worry, the intern will clean it up.
Okay, that glass went everywhere.
Do you guys got broom? Oh, thank you.
There you go.
Okay, I'm gonna shoot you in the back. 3, 2, 1.
Ow!
Ooh.
That just grazed me and that hurt.
You okay?
I'm good.
We can't give him 800 PSI. Hit me.
Ooh!
That hurt about as bad as like an airsoft BB. Oh no! Safety? Safety, anybody safety?
It's a chick.
Safety? Anybody safety? Oh, I always want people to be safe when they're getting hurt.
What the heck?
So that's a lot of pressure.
Mark has gone ahead and literally taken apart an old airsoft gun. And so this is the simplest mechanism. So here's the air container. Here's the CO2 cartridge. It literally slots in like this. Using an Allen key, we tighten it, and then that will release all the air pressure into the actual valve here. And the idea is that just simply pressing this release will let air out.
Oh! Whoa, dude.
Too much pressure.
No, this is perfect.
You want someone to be hit with that?
Oh, it broke it. There was so much air pressure in it, it literally split the dart apart.
Hence the whole concern of 800 pounds per square inch.
I like it.
You're the one that's gonna be shot by it.
Yeah, true.
Oh my God, you're right, I didn't think about that. Okay, we are now taking a break from shooting season 2 of Son of a Dungeon so that I can tell you about our sponsor, Audible, because I've been listening to this really cool book called The Calculating Stars from the Lady Astronaut series by Marie Robinette Cowell. So picture, it's 1950s space race era, except a giant asteroid takes out pretty much all of the eastern seaboard and has now put enough moisture into the atmosphere that in 50 years, the climate will be uninhabitable. So instead of a space race fueled by the Cold War, we have a space race fueled by survival. If you're into space stuff or engineering and math, stuff like that, this book is awesome. And of course, you can listen to this book on Audible. Of course, Audible's got the largest library of audiobooks, but if audiobooks aren't quite your thing, they've got podcasts too, tons of podcasts. You got thousands of titles that you can listen to. You got some from the premium membership that you can listen to for free, but also with your membership, every month you get a free credit that you can spend on any book regardless of its price. It's a great deal, and the best part, you can download them all to your device or stream them directly from the internet, whichever one's more convenient or better for you. If this title sounds interesting to you, check it out by going to the link in the description or just go to audible.com/corridorcrew. And guess what? You can even text Corridor Crew to 500-500 and you will get a free 30-day trial. Thanks again to Audible and back to the video. So even though the CO2 cartridges are very nice and powerful, I think Mark is right.
With Wren's incredible guidance and his genius shining down upon me,
What?
I've been blessed with wisdom. Airsoft literally has electronically controlled valves to regulate air pressure. That is the whole fundamental basis of it.
How is this different than the thing that we're messing around with downstairs though? Was that not an airsoft thing?
That's the thing, it was, exactly, but that's not electronically controlled. That is mechanically controlled, and you cut to 1, 2. Oh, this is more reliable. You can have a button press. These kits exactly are what we're talking about. They're wired up, they have a controller. All we do is hook it up through a high pressure tube to the barrel, and then at the press of a button, I've yet to meet Jan.
You haven't met Jan yet?
I've never met Jan.
Dude, you're not missing out.
Okay.
So I don't know anything about these sort of airsoft pistols and whatnot, but EVIC, they are located here in LA. They're nearby, actually. We could go directly there and have them answer all of our questions, perhaps.
Are we in the section?
Are we here?
We're here.
This is it? Oh, this is it.
We're here. EVIC pointed us in a direction that I didn't even know existed.
Your motor, your piston, all of that is held up here. This seems to me to be a much easier way to slap on somebody's wrist than an entire air setup.
This is an airsoft pistol, but this is not a normal CO2 air pistol. This is a motorized pistol. It is entirely battery powered. There is no CO2. What this does is a very clever compact mechanism where the battery powers a motor in the bottom to pull back a miniaturized piston that's in the grip in the same way that this pulls back. This motor in the bottom of here spins to pull back a piston, and that creates a pocket of air. The air is primed in the chamber and it pushes the BB air. This is a compact solution that delivers reliable air through battery power. For me, this is what I really believe is the best solution. And I think it's gonna be worth it, so I gotta rip this apart. I'm hoping that Nat can take the actual build to the finish line.
Mark handed me an auto electric pistol that had its own self-contained piston system and asked me to make it capable of connecting to a finger. The biggest factor in all of this is trying to maintain a seal and trying to reduce as much complexity as you possibly can to get that air into the dart and nowhere else. So we slide the dart into here, and then the tube supplies air straight into the dart. We used resin printing this time around. The build resin effectively is a very, very strong version of what normal resin is, and it allowed us to have very, very small parts. That actually allowed us to have like a lot of precision in a very, very small package. I think I've gotten to our prototype. I put the piston inside of this leather pouch that I created and then made a little wrap around for it. And then I directly attached the piston to this rubber hose that comes down to this finger linkage. Then I ran leads out of the auto electric pistol to a sound button for now. We can change that to be whatever.
It's a sweet button. Obviously it's too big, we'll need a different one, but...
Oh. I think the other thing that it probably needs is some elegant way to hide the cable scissor coming up.
You're suggesting having some sort of actual like glove, because then that way you can have the actual power wires going up, following up the hose, and then maybe divert around the knuckles here inside of the cloth thing. That's what you're suggesting?
When he slips on, it's like a Nintendo Power Glove, you know, in a way. Either the bracer slaps on here and slaps on here, Velcro, Velcro, or if you slap on, slide over wrist, Velcro here, or it's all one slide-on piece.
So now that I have the trigger, the battery, and the motor all connected, I have to build a gauntlet that Jan can wear that holds all the components in one place. So I decided to make it out of leather. Bust out that sewing machine.
Creation is the fun part, and if creation under dire straits is what it is, it's like even more fun. The challenge is good. I'm gonna go ahead and detach this. I don't have a knife.
Yeah, scissors, okay. That's on corridordigital.com. We have even more like details as to how this thing went together. I made a ring. It is as simple as this. You just need a big old button. It's a very, very analog kind of thing, and it allows him to activate it at the push of a button, which is conveniently right on his finger.
I don't know how well the string is gonna work, but we at least got a ligament in there now. So something that should be able to actually make it function as a finger still, as opposed to just like a floppy digit.
It's there.
This is for the left hand, right?
What?
Right hand.
It's Jeff. Okay, it's Jeff.
Oh no.
Is he missing his left finger?
I'm pretty sure. Let me just double check this.
We've always done it gesticulating with
I'm
the
hoping
right
it's
hand.
his right hand right now.
We've always done that. We've been boom, 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 boom.
Left hand.
Whoa! No, don't panic. My fellow corridor crewmates, this is fixable, for you see, hands rotate. There you go. We just have to thread it the other way around.
I'm unprepared.
Where is he? I think he's legit going all the way around. I hear him.
I came here today with the intent to do a team wipe, and Matt stopped me. And then the secondary objective of perhaps getting a Nerf finger. So how's that going, guys?
We have something.
Can't wait. Can't wait.
Through it all, we persisted because we knew the end goal of arming you to make you the most dangerous Nerf player in the world was achievable.
Thrilled to enter the upper echelon. I'm thrilled to become an S-class player.
I want to present to you version 12 of the Nerf finger.
Oh, hold on.
What you have here is a 25-watt motor spinning at 5,000 RPM, housed in a composite aluminum plastic container with a 30-to-1 gear ratio pulling a 12-centimeter pin that's going to fire 300 cubic centimeters of air straight through this tube into the custom-made 50-millimeter firing tube that's going to be mounted to your finger, to your exact specifications, capable of firing a Nerf dart at over 100 feet per second.
I can't wait for this. I could honestly see myself wearing it for sure. The ring is rad, the shape and design of it. The overall build is impressive, to say the very least.
What will he destroy with the thing we have created?
Our enemies. All of them.
And
I just hope it works at this
like
point.
my gloves.
He's ready. He's lethal.
Groovy. Goodbye, my friend. It worked! It worked! How did it feel succumbing to your own brain?
Are you lightheaded?
Why did he do that? And we.
Mark?
Good night. Good night.
Good shot.
Yeah! Oh, the chaos I will inspire.
Be responsible.
Never.
Am I in the game now? What is
You're in the game.
what does that mean?
From this point forward, Mark, every time I see you and every time you see me, the game is on. You went through all of this to be brought into the game.
I may not have chosen this, and it may not have been what I thought it was, but I'll save the best for me now.
And to you, my friend.
That's what happens when you shake hands with the Nerf Assassin!
The look of joy, I felt like I was watching a child on Christmas or something.
I think it is very cool. I think it's rad. The fact that it even functions is a miracle in my book. And the aesthetics on point. And I don't really have the feeling that it's going to blow up and take my arm yet.
Oh, it might. That's a lithium polymer battery.
Just charge it.
Yeah, don't let it overheat. It's kind of black leather, so not in the sun a lot.
Good to know.
Not the face.
How does it feel to be betrayed by your own weapon? Dubious. I know. Oh, hey. Dead.
Watch out, he's coming.
Oh my God, dude. Oh, so close. Ah!
From the shadows I come out of.
Get off our set.